Hey guys, haven't vlogged in a while. Let me list my excuses. My computer had water poured on it. I've been busy. I'm graduating. I have school. Oh, great, I'm graduating. Oh my gosh, that was so dorky and really stupid. But I couldn't think of any other things that were keeping me from vlogging besides my own lack of dedication. So I had to fill up all the slots of my fingers. But yeah, I'm finally finishing my 2-year degree from the community college that I've been attending. And oh my gosh, I know I should have done my transfer applications in November of last year, but some schools are still accepting applications, and I finally got my shit rolling on that because I finally have realized no, you are going to transfer off this island. You are going to get off the island and go do other things in life. So I'm being a late person and doing other things. I got my hair dyed. It's now really dark brown. I just did it today. And it was actually a tone lighter than my natural hair color. Because apparently my natural hair color is pretty much the one step down from black. I'm very dark natural hair. But I think it looks good. I like it. All the weird highlights are gone. But I kind of miss being blonde. But new hair, new life, new me. It's fabulous. No, so, oh my gosh. Transferring has been really interesting. Going through the process of college applications has just been bringing up a lot of nostalgia and thinking about how the last 2 years have gone for me as a person. And one of the things that you have to do when you're transferring, obviously, is have a personal statement. So when I was first starting my transfer applications, I was just like, why can't I just use the personal statement from when I was first applying to colleges? What's the big deal? So I took a look at it, because I still had it on a flash drive, and I read it, and I realized that I'm completely an entirely different person. I'm on a different level. I just am not that person anymore, and I'm in a completely different place. And I was like, I cannot use this personal statement. No, this is not me anymore. This is not representative of my goals. This is not representative of any bit of who I am anymore. I can't send this to schools. I want them to accept who I am now. Those are not my goals anymore. And why would I want old goals, right? Whatever. So then, let me read this. My soloist drafts. Let me read to you what I wrote maybe a month or something ago. As a student that has completed a year and a half of their college education, I look back upon the time in which I first applied to college. Okay, if I were a person reading this in an application, I'd be like, okay, number one, this girl's boring. Number two, she's just saying what she thinks that we want to hear. And, why would you, no, that's not what they want to be reading. They read crapples of these papers. So this morning, I was writing my personal statement, and I kind of had some ideas from a couple days ago when I went to my graduation meeting with this counselor at my school. And I was really, really angered this morning. I had gotten into a fight with my mom, so I was like, I need to do my paper so that I can get out of my house and move out. And so I was feeling really passionate about this activity. And so what I ended up writing, I think, was a lot more candid and a lot more from a place of honesty, and just, I think a lot of myself is more reflected through this personal statement, and I just wanted to share it with you. And there's a lot more editing that needs to be done, and I'm going to send it to my sister so she can look over it, read it, edit it, because this is just my second rough draft. I wrote it, and then I just went back through and edited the most obvious things to myself. And I'm terrible at reading aloud because I'm way better at reading in my head. But I would like to read this to you because I'm not tooting my own horn, but I really think that what I say in here is awesome. And I just want to share. This is my vlog. I can do what I want. Okay. Bear with my terrible reading out loud. I walk into the graduation counselor's office to complete my grad certification and take a seat. Hi, nice to meet you, the counselor says with a smile. How's your stay at Windward treated you? I've been here since my Junior year of high school, I reply with a smile. It's time for me to move on. The couple of seconds it takes her to register what I've said prompts her to pick up and then briefly examine my folder. It's funny, she muses. You haven't really seen any of the counselors during your time here. I see so many people come through here, and most of the time, if they're here, they've been guided a lot more. Then there are people like you. You haven't seen any counselors, and you've done very well. That's very unusual. I laugh. Her comment takes me by surprise, since I never considered my lack of counseling visits unusual. I've always just done what I needed to get where I'm going, I respond. And it's true. I've always known I will eventually accomplish all of the goals I set for myself, even when my path becomes unclear or muddled. The last 2 years of my life have been spent working towards my associate's degree in my hometown at the college I have attended since my junior year of high school. If you asked me 2 years ago, before I had graduated from high school, if this is how I imagined my first 2 years of college, I would have laughed and told you about all the places I was going and explained how I was accepted to all the colleges I had applied to. I would have painted a picture of my imagined dorm life, the people I would meet, and the classes I was going to take. My future was unrestricted and very bright. The funny thing is, no matter how many plans are made, life never seems to follow the route that has been so perfectly laid out. And I instead stayed on my little island because college elsewhere was just too darn expensive. If I could have a conversation with the person I was 2 years ago, I do not believe we'd have much in common. The last 2 years that I've spent at Windward Community College have been years of much change and growth. I'm not the wide-eyed young girl I once was. I would like to believe that I've grown to be a sharp young woman with a bright future and a realistic sense of the world around her. My life has not always followed my idealistic, hopeful, and carefully imagined plans, but I've realized that it is always possible to alter my ideas and take the detours laid out for me along my journey. Everything that I have experienced has helped me to become the person that I am. And from my standpoint, I'm better today than I was yesterday, and definitely a better potential student than I was 2 years ago. Each day is a new opportunity to learn and grow from surrounding experiences. The lessons I have learned in the last 2 years have not always been pretty, and I will not lie and say that I've always made great decisions. But because of my experiences, I'm more grounded and mature. I am more focused, more aware of my goals, and more willing to ruthlessly pursue them. Transferring means everything to me. Transferring is a fresh start, a new experience, an opportunity to continue my education, and the next step towards becoming who I am meant to be, which is awesome and intelligent, in case you were wondering. So that's what I have written so far, and that's kind of probably the basic concept of what I will be sending to the colleges I'm applying to. And I just hope it goes well, and I hope to God that in September I will be somewhere new and somewhere completely terrifyingly exciting, but pursuing my education. So I just decided to share that with you. You've made it through my horrible reading out loud. I don't know whether to thank you or apologize. Maybe both. But anyone who is currently going through the transfer application, my sympathies. Anyone who's transferring, my sympathies. I hope your institution has better help than mine does, because I spent like 2 hours in the registrar's office trying to get them to fill out a registrar's report for the common application, because funny story, they don't know what the hell the common application is in my registrar's office. And so they were like, I can't fill out this paperwork unless you tell me what's on it. I'm like, I don't know what's on the paperwork. It's for you, not for me. Like, they just say, enter an email here, and it sends it right to you. You can go look for it. So what did they do? They deny the thing, and they say, no, I'm not going to fill this out for you. I'm like, are you kidding me? So then they made me go print it out, and I had to go print it out. And now they got to mail it. So they're stupid because they could have done it online. And they're like, we need to know what it was, and we need your authorization. I'm like, lady, give me the authorization form. I'm clearly here. I clearly want you to send this. Give me the form. You can do it online. I will sign it. If anyone thinks I'm going to sue you, I'll come talk to them. Fucking retarded. I can't believe it. I'm getting all Jersey or something. I'm not even from Jersey. I don't even know if that was Jersey. Everyone seems like, you're not even Jersey. Stop saying that. Ignorance. Yeah.